Hello, it's another video where I show off things that I got. Did I do that one already? Yeah, I've done that one already. What do we get? Alright, firstly, I'll just show off the stuff that my partner got me for our anniversary, because we've been dating now for 5 years, so, she got me this, Pikachu. I got a Pikachu for my birthday. Not my birthday, for our anniversary. What did you get for your anniversary? Yeah, I obviously need to build him, so that'll be fun. I love building things. She also got me a hoodie, which is great, because I don't wear hoodies very often, but it's also purple, and I love purple. It's my favourite colour. And look at that, there's a guy on it, and you might recognise him. It's a Family Guy, so that's really cool. Really up my alley. I love the texture of the Family Guy. What do we have next? Went to JB over the weekend as well, and got a movie I don't know if I'm allowed to say out loud on YouTube, so this is the re-release from imprint. I got it for 17 down from 27 because my partner had recently signed up for the perks thing. Her birthday's this week, so she got a $10 coupon, so I was able to get this. Yeah, no, she doesn't buy from JB, so she gave me the voucher, which is great because I was able to buy this, and it's so reflective, but it does have a good slew of special features. I do like Ken Russell films, so I'm very interested to see what he does for this. Also, it has a film commentary by Alexandra Helen Nicholas, so that's pretty cool. And a good amount of interviews as well, so I'm pretty interested to see where this goes. And a video essay. God, so many things in this release. I would have obviously preferred to have gotten the original. I tried getting the original, slipcover version, but well out of print now. Worth a couple hundred. And then I got Dune Part 2, featuring... what was it that my mate said? It was, two chicks at the same time. Man, what a joke. Anyway, yeah, I got the Dune Part 2 Steelbook, and of course, for some reason, this one batch of Steelbook protectors I have makes it really hard to take Steelbooks out of their protector, which is wonderful. Just what a growing boy needs is more difficulties in life. I do believe that outside of the fact that there's no IMAX aspect ratio, again, which is so ridiculous, I do have the Steelbook for the first film as well. This is actually a glossy cover rather than a matte finish, which is, as you can see from the image there, very shiny. It's very annoying. I don't like that about it at all. I mean, gloss is fine, but it's a fingerprint magnet. It still has, like, residue from the sticker that was on the top of it. But, yeah, I'm going to try to not get it too reflective. Hey, it's got Dune and Dune Part 2. It has sand on the back. It's not the greatest steelbook. Like, it's alright. I was hoping that they'd have a different design, like sandworm focus or something, but of course you got the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc, and Paul and kissing discs, I imagine. I think that's Zendaya behind the discs. It doesn't really matter. I got it the day it came out because it was a public holiday in the at least in Melbourne, in Australia, for that guy, that some old white dude has had a birthday or some bullshit. I don't care. But we had a long weekend, so I dropped in after staying in the weekend in the city, and then came straight home, and then found out it was out thanks to the people on the JB page on Facebook. Not the Facebook page for JB, the JB page for all the people talk about JB. And they were like, "Oh, it's already out. I've got it in." So yeah, I think some states in Australia didn't have the birthday, so they had it coming through the mail, like Western Australia or probably Queensland. I don't know. They've got different celebrations for different days. But yeah, anyway, got it. 4K, beautiful, easy peasy. The next batch is Arrow Video. I put in an order because I really want to get Crimson Peak, which of course I'll show off last. Just because I saw what it looked like on the case, I'm like, my god, I gotta get that. So I got some other things as well. So let's dive into it. We have... I think one of them was free. The next one, Empathy Inc., was actually a freebie. It was one of those, oh, if you spend a certain amount of money, we'll throw in one for free. You can choose which one you want. And it sounded like an interesting film. So, Yeah, but of course I got a double feature. This is The Invisible Man Appears and The Invisible Man vs. the Human Fly. It doesn't say it on the front, nor on the spine, but it does say it on the back. I imagine it's going to have a reversible cover. I'm not a huge Invisible Man film, but I do enjoy them. You know, I've watched, I think, almost all of them. I think if Hammer Horror has done any, I haven't watched any of those, but I've watched all the Universal ones. So, yeah, I just figured, sure, it was like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. It was on sale. But yeah, so again, it has both names on the disc artwork. If I pop the disc out, it does have reversible artwork, which features the Invisible Man versus the Human Fly. I think I'll probably just keep this one as the cover, Invisible Man, so I can keep it with the Invisible Man stuff, because, you know, the other one's just a sequel. It does come with a booklet, which is nice. Has a picture of the guy. I think this is more of an adaptation of the Universal film. Yeah, 1080p transfers of both films. Lossless Japanese mono, English subtitles. Transparent Terrors, a newly filmed interview with critic and genre scholar Kim Newman on the history of the Invisible Man in the cinema. Then a theatrical trailer, image galleries, reversible sleeve, featuring newly commissioned artwork for both films by Graham Humphreys. So, yeah, I guess most of the special features comes in the form of the book, which is a couple of essays. Oh, it's stuck. That's a crinkly stuck, isn't it? Yeah, it's just essays with photos and stuff. It's your regular Oh my god, is that slightly... He has slinty eye holes. Why? That feels all vaguely racist, but I think I don't know, it's a Japanese film. I feel like it can't be at the same time. That feels really specific. Maybe they just were like wanted to stylize it more to a Japanese front, so to make it more unique for them at least. So at least if you compared it with like the American version, you'd be like, wow, that one's Japanese because it's got slinty eye holes. Man, that's so sus. Anyway, so yeah, the freebie was Empathy Inc., which very recent film. I believe it was 2019. Yeah, so apparently it's with shades of Pi, Twilight Zone, and Primer, exploring the themes of identity crisis, poverty, tourism, and the greed of humanity. Empathy Inc. is a twisted virtual reality chiller for the modern tech age that will get under your skin. It was the only interesting sounding one of all the freebies, so I figured, yeah, I'll do that. I would have bought another film with it had I realized which ones Lee had worked on, because I was putting an order, and then the next day, they had posted, like, oh, these are the ones that were on, and, like, I think someone else posted, like, the letterbox link, and I was like, oh my god, he worked on one of the Arrow video releases, I could have bought that as well, so, you know, very much an on-me kind of thing, but I don't really mind that much. But yeah, Empathy Inc., I don't know, the image looks interesting for a cover. It does actually have reversible artwork, which is a bit more grotesque. I don't think you can tell what it is underneath the plastic there. It also comes with a thick booklet. Not bad. I mean, it's Arrow Video. It's pretty good. Like, I'm content with that. What is it? Does it tell you what it comes with? Not much in terms of special features. There is an audio commentary with the director and the writer, behind the scenes 360, deleted scenes, reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Chris Barnes from Brutal Posters. They don't actually tell you anything about the booklet, which is bizarre to me. Cast and crew, Walking in My Shoes where technology and empathy meet, creative statement about the transfer, short interviews with the filmmakers. So yeah, it's a bit stylized, which is nice. It has like this little thing of like the numbers being on the sides and whatever, so it has that 3D effect as well. I don't think my showing it is better. Like, yeah, it looks blurry on purpose. It's like a 3D look. Has the same on the back. So same as the front cover. I think the original artwork is different. I'll show you that as well, just for the sake of it. Which is interesting. I don't know which one I prefer, to be honest. I think this artwork looks a bit muggy because of the 3D effect and whatever, but that's a bit grotesque. I don't know. I like that one, I think, more than the new one, but they're both still quite nice, so I'll think about it. Maybe I might be one of those things of, I'll eventually, watch the film and be like, hey, I think this, original artwork suits the style of the movie more than the newly commissioned. But they're both done by the same guy, so I think that that's pretty cool. I do have a order from, Indicator, that I've got every single one of them as like something that Lee had worked on, so unfortunately, because of the long weekend, it for some reason shipped up north of the state, which I am down south of the state, which is very annoying. So I don't know when it's going to come in. I imagine it'll still come in either, it says today or tomorrow. Obviously it'll come in probably either tomorrow or Thursday. It probably, if it's not in this video, you'll know, because these are the last two for this video. Unless I get a book in that I'd also ordered, and maybe something from Amazon, which I'd also ordered, because I saw the Steelbook, so I figured, hey, cool, I'll buy some Ray Harryhausen books, because I do have a Ray Harryhausen video, which probably has come out by now. So, I also got Dark Waters. Dark Water? Hideo Nakata's. I have never owned this. It does have the limited edition release, which does have, you can see there, scratching the O card, which I don't mind. It is the 4K UHD, baby! Oh, look at that! I get to reverse the artwork, because it does have reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Peter Strain. You get a 4K, it's a Dolby Vision, HDR10 compatible, original lossless 5.1, original optional English subtitles, ghost rings and water, an interview of the director, because I think the film he did that has ghosts, I mean, they all have ghosts, but like I've seen the Rings films, it's done by the same guy who did that. I think I've got one of his other films, but I can't remember what it's called. I have his other film, I just don't know what it's called. Family Terrors, an interview with the author, Koji Suzuki, visualizing horror interview with the cinematographer, and then archival interviews as well. Making of documentary, and a Illustrators Collector's Book featuring writing on the film by David Kalat and Michael Gingold. Not bad. So, yeah, they always have ads in them, don't they? Ooh, one of them was an ad for Exorcist 3. Good film. So yeah, Dark Waters. It's single disc, which I'm still a bit irky about. I much prefer dual formats, just my general gist. But yeah, this was also on the sale, and I figured, look, it's still a limited edition version, probably because most people had already bought the Blu-ray, and I wanted to buy the Blu-ray a long time ago. And, so yeah. Book, obviously, regular stuff, just talking about the film. I think I'm probably going to benefit from the fact that it's a 4K UHD. I looked up the reviews, and a lot of people praised the 4K over the Blu-ray, mostly because it's quite a dark film. So yeah, I get that benefit of having both artworks, which is nice. Yay. You're probably wondering, Julian, why did you buy Crimson Peak on 4K? It is just a 2K upscale. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point, but it's such a unique design, I kind of couldn't not do it. It definitely has been dented in the packaging because, of course, the bubble wrap was not put around the most expensive part of the order. No, it's just the bottom corner there, which is fine. Not too notable, I don't think. Is that noticeable? Doesn't matter. I think it looks alright as long as the disc works. So, yeah, if you want to pause it, but of course you can always just go on the Arrow website. That is the bulk of it, with the J card. So it is, Dolby Vision, director approved, original DTSX audio, optional subtitles, optional descriptive video service for visually impaired. Interesting. I've never seen that before on any release. Audio commentary of the director, then you got a feature-length documentary, Spanish language, interview. Oh my god, there's a bunch of video essays and featurettes and a whole bunch of stuff. There is a lot on this release. 4 double-sided posters, limited edition packaging designs by Crimson Peak concept artist Guy Davis, limited 80-page hardbound book featuring writing by David Jenkins and Simon Abrams, an archival interview with Guillermo del Toro, and original conceptual design illustrations by artist Guy Davis and Oscar Ciccione. So it was basically the packaging look was the reason I wanted to get this. I've only had the standard Australian Blu-ray, and it was basically, I think, bare bones. It has some, like, archival featurettes, I think, but you just look at this, it even on the spine has stuff. I haven't seen this film in years. I didn't get to see it in the cinema. I saw it only on Blu-ray. I wasn't, I think, overtly hyped by it because I'm not huge into gothic horror. It's a genre I don't love as much as I should. I respect it, but I just don't. It doesn't always get me. But I imagine on rewatch it, I'll appreciate it a lot more. Yeah, so you got a ghosty dude there. You got some extra details. This is a beautiful design. It really was just the design that was like, I need to get this. Comes with an extra individual slip, almost like its own Criterion, which is really cool. What else do we have? Oh, I say almost like its own Criterion, but the disc is there. That's really strange. And, I mean, not bad, you know. It still has a little, you know, thingy for the book. Has your disc, which I don't believe there's... Oh, it says Fear underneath. Oh, thank God I took that out. Disc looks to be okay, which is good. Always a concern. So we've got some art cards, a stupid ad. Do you want a Ringu? Does that sell you on buying Ringu? I already have Ringu. Good film. So what do we have? We got art cards for each character. So you get the stylized one. Then you get the reversible, which is just what he actually looks like. So that's Mr. Tom Hiddleston. Then you get Jessica Chastain, of course. Pretty cool. Nice designs. You know, I know her surname, but I don't remember what her actual first name is, which is kind of annoying. Doesn't tell you on the card, does it? That would be really convenient. No, it does not. Of course not. Then you get this dude who's in those other films who looks weirdly photoshopped in this image, like they photoshopped his head onto someone else's body, which is bizarre. It's just the lighting. What is her name? It should tell me here, right? Mia Wasikowska. Really? Wasikowska? That's a hell of a name. I know it because I recognize it for all the W's and stuff. But yeah, it's Mia. Mia Wasikowska. What's the other guy? Charlie Hunnam. Jim Beaver's in this. As in, like, the guy from Supernatural? He was in Melbourne this past weekend for Oz Comic Con. This is a poster. I was holding it up like a booklet for a second, and I realized this isn't a book. It's a poster. So you get, yeah, your standard poster, which is not bad, you know. Emphasizes the gothic element to it. Says beware in the bottom corner. And then probably the more distinct, notable poster, which is really nice. I like it. I like the design, the art designs, the concept, everything that they do for this movie looks fantastic. And of course, in its own sleeve, like I said, Criterion, the Digipack, is the book. What the frack? I'm looking through this you find it for the first time. Oh, that looks gnarly. I love it. That's so fucking cool. It's black on the back, but you know. So this is the 80-page booklet, which is really small for 80 pages. But again, so yeah, bunch of essays there and whatever. And for the most part, yeah, so you get landscape shots, essay, talking about the characters, talking about the movie. Let me try to actually show this off properly. Then you get concept art. Concept art is good. I like concept art. Talks about the restoration. Film is presented in 4K restoration, whatever. It doesn't actually say it was upscaled. I'm pretty sure it was, but I don't really mind if it was. Love makes monsters of us all. Oh my god, they really put every single degree of, like, how can we make this the coolest release? And I gotta be honest, I think outside of, like, Umbrella's, like, Super Mario set, this is maybe the coolest design I've seen set-wise all year. That shit is so cool. So, yeah, I'll leave the rest up to you to figure out if you want to buy this, but I don't try to sell on this channel. I'm just telling you what it looks like. And honestly, really nice. So, yeah, that's our video. It's Dune. Some imprints, some Pokemon. The Family Guy thing. I know it's not Family Guy, I just wanted to make a joke. Anyway, yeah, we'll cut it off here. So yeah, next one will be Indicator and some books and some Cinemaniacs. So yeah, actually I think that works better because it's all Lee Gambin focused. So that'll be another feature. Yeah, that works. Okay, so next this weekend should be a bunch of Lee Gambin stuff. It won't come out the regular schedule because again I'm busy this coming weekend, but I might delay it to like come out. Actually, wait, no, it's next weekend. Okay. You don't have to worry. I just realized this video that's coming out will be after my busy weekend, so it should be fine. The next video should come out on time. So, yeah, cool. Excellent. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Let me know how much you hate the fact that Dune Part 2 doesn't have the IMAX ratio. Isn't that just the best? Fuck. Anyway, see you kids next time. Adios.